Hey guys, welcome back, Thief from Patron Thief, and today I figured I'd just show off a few clips here and there, just of me playing more rivals. Like, again, I want to live stream it more, but at the same time, I feel like I don't ever seem to have time to set up, or at least not for this one, because there's a bunch of other games I want to start taking cracks at and knocking out. So this is more so just like me showing that I am progressively getting better. I haven't actually played ranked yet, which will probably be way worse. But pretty much this is me like working on some of these other characters I don't typically like mess with. Like, I do enjoy using Thor a lot though. He's really fun. I've gotten a lot better with him and his abilities. I want to work on Venom again, get his stuff right. But yeah, with Thor, it's like, yeah, you can push people around, and when you're able to use his lightning thing where he just starts like throwing lightning at people. Because again, the only thing I don't really use with Thor specifically is the hammer throw, because if I could shoot lightning I don't even bother, or if I could launch myself at them. The hammer, because the hammer throw doesn't let you use any of your other abilities. I'm assuming if you hit them it might reset it, you know, because of Thor force and everything. But I don't know. What I do know is I am not a fan of Doctor Strange. Fine when he's on our team, annoying when he isn't. Mostly because of that big ass bow he got. But again, the problem with Thor 2 is like, while you can launch him at people, he still has a set kind of, I guess, range that he could reach. Like, but again, he's a bruiser. He's a big old guy. I don't mind fighting people with him. And again, typically you don't want to fight. Like, if it's a 1v1 with a tank, yeah, it's fine. I don't care. But like, typically when I use his like lightning mode and everything, I stick with like attacking the smaller duelists, like the lower health people, just to get them out of the way. Because again, the tank himself typically won't stop me. But yeah, I'll go after like, I mean that's not a good example obviously, but yeah, I'll go after also yeah, his ultimate is a bit tricky to land. I usually do it when there's a lot of people in one specific area, because while they're focused on everyone else, they're not worried about you launching yourself at them. And by the time they realize it, it's too late. But yeah, I like using Thor because I can straight up just bull rush people and just fucking launch them. Like, oh, you're doing your little shoot move? Oh, that's cute. You're gonna do it again while I launch you. Plus, she's a good partner for Storm because of her, because of his ability to give her the chain lightning. Now, Mantis is actually kind of interesting because this is my first time using her. I haven't used a single support character since I've been playing. She is literally my first. I was gonna try her or Luna Snow, but I was like, how does this work? I do like, as a healer, they show you your allies around you and their health pool. So you can see who's lower on health, who might need healing, and if you have them within your line of sight, you can instantly just like throw a little bit of healing their way, which is really cool. And I also gotta try Cloak and Dagger at some point too. But again, I've seen Mantis. Some people said Mantis is actually really good because she can add, I think she can have you deal extra damage, she can heal you, she can have herself deal extra damage and heal herself. And I think her ultimate is like she gives everyone like regeneration or something. I'm not sure. I don't ever really use her, or at least I don't like fight with her like that. Normally the people on my team aren't ever actually Mantis neither. It's like Luna Snow or Jeff the Shark. Like, for some reason I never get certain characters on my team. Like, I don't ever get someone else playing Spider-Man usually. I don't get Adam Warlock, which is annoying because I want that Guardians of the Galaxy thing. I don't ever see Magneto, except like unless someone else is using a Magneto on their team. That's like the only other time. Normally I'll get like Odin, like kids, like, or I'll get like Thor, I'll get Hela, I'll get Loki, I'll get like, no, I don't even get a Hulk actually. I'll get a Punisher because there's always someone trying to play Punisher. And then like, the funny thing is too, if I don't, and again this might sound like a dick move, but if I don't see you in the game while I'm playing, I'm assuming you're not there, or I'm assuming you're not doing anything. Which is my whole thing of like, you know, me being like, oh well, I don't know who it is, so I don't really care. Like, I'm not giving you a thumbs up. As far as I'm concerned, you did nothing because I refuse to check the scoreboard. Then again, if I also get, like, obviously I wouldn't give myself a thumbs up if I ain't, like, when you're playing games like this, especially one, like, because this is Conquest, where you have to, like, it's like team deathmatch, you want your KD ratio to be somewhat positive. You don't ever want to break even. If you break even, you didn't play right. You want to get twice as many kills as you did deaths. Otherwise, people are going to be talking mad shit like you cost the team, even if they got less kills. It's going to be like, oh, you're trash. You're 8-8. It's like, you're 3-7. Shut up. Plus, I always turn the mic off for everyone, because I, like, playing as a healer especially, I can see whose health is where when I'm looking at them and moving around. I don't need someone being like, oh, I'm getting jumped or double team. I can see that, alright? I'll make my way to you when I'm available. Now, is it good to have communication skills, especially in rank? Sure. But at the same time, it's like, some people just play off instinct, and it works for them. And again, you also gotta remember the role you play. If you're a healer, you heal. If you're a tank, you absorb damage. If you're DPS, you deal out damage. Now the problem is, people that play DPS like to think that they can carry the team and get all the kills all at once. It's like, no, that's not how it works. Like, I want to see them get some, like, hits in it too. But, like, even as a healer, I know I'm squishy. I gotta be in the back. I gotta be out of the way. I don't want people to see me doing stuff, you know what I mean? But I think I did alright. And then this obviously is a little season event where it's basically Splatoon but with Marvel characters. And Jeffy the Shark is just precious. I like how people hate him online, but in this game he just looks adorable. Like, as all get out.
We're halfway through this little feeding frenzy. You're way more fantastic than they are.
in the beautiful Aurora, otherwise known as Storm. And again, I like when she teams up with Thor. Like, I haven't tried the Captain America thing yet necessarily, but I do, because again, I enjoy using Storm. She's slow, yeah, but she can, her wind abilities, especially when you buff it, makes your allies faster and slows down people inside of it. And then if you switch it to the electric one, if I'm correct, everyone in there gets a damage boost, and enemies within it get hit with like random bolts of lightning or periodic bolts of lightning. And again, chain lightning is weak, but tricks to multiple. It like goes between allies, or I guess enemies technically. And that's actually really good for taking out people with low health. And again, I also like that I can't touch any of the springs because I can already fly, so it's pointless. It's a nice little detail. You're in my storm. Ah, slippery bastard. Also, I love her voice lines. Ride the wind. Fear the wrath of the goddess. Which, she's not like an actual like goddess. She was worshipped in Africa for her ability to like, you know, make it rain in the desert and stuff like that. Like, she basically helped a lot of people over there, which is really good. And they worshipped her like a goddess, but she's actually just a mutant. Like, she's not like actual goddess. She was also, the difference is though, with like, because I think she talks to Loki in the game about it, is like she was actually worshipped as a goddess. So in their eyes, she became one unofficially. I mean, she's still very much mortal. But then for Loki, for instance, Loki was born as a god, even though technically the way he words it is like, yeah, he was born that way. But he's also a frost giant technically, so I don't know, it's a weird thing. And then you got people like, again, like I said, she's slow, but she hits pretty decently, and she has really good range. Only thing I don't like fighting typically with her are fast-moving characters because they're a lot harder to hit. Psylocke, everyone that plays Spider-Man seems to move around like a fucking crackhead spider monkey. That's crazy. And so on and so forth. Now, granted, I get it that it's supposed to be tricky to hit, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, it's fun when I do it. It's not fun when I'm dealing with it. And I got... Now, this is the funny thing, too, because I feel like if Jeffy, the shark, spits you out, it's like, if I'm Storm, I'm pretty sure I can just fly back in, right? I don't think I fall off if I go off the map. But I don't know. I haven't actually seen it happen yet. I'm sure someone would know, like, oh yeah, if he spits you off, you still fly even though you can fly. So technically speaking, so you don't just fly back on screen. But I'm not sure if that's how it works or not. I know when I'm characters like Spider-Man or Thor, I can just literally just launch myself back on the screen if I'm quick enough. And the funny thing is too, when I'm using a Storm Blade, I don't really have any issues going against other flying characters like Iron Man, because it's like, yeah, we're both airborne now. Now you can't just spam me from a distance. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm not. I also like that she gets invincibility while she does that. You can't really kill her, and it pulls in enemies that are within the circle, which is cool. It's like a concentrated burst of death. Plus, I just like Storm. She's one of my like favorite X-Men, next to like one of my favorite female X-Men, I guess, next to Rogue, or just in general. Because like her powers are simple. She controls the weather or the elements, so to speak. But what I really like about her too is just how she acts. She holds herself very like how do I word it? Like, yeah, she holds herself very regally. She speaks very eloquently. She's calm when she talks to people, but when she gets mad too, she's also very direct. Like, I don't know what it is, but like, I guess the hood comes out of her after a while, whenever she's upset. Even though, I mean, no, she was a pickpocket growing up, I believe. Or at least that's her, I'm pretty sure that was her origin story. And I think she also had a mohawk back in the day, which, and that's the one thing I'm not gonna say I don't like about Storm in this game. It's the one thing I think about where I'm like, they could have done a little bit different. They could have given her that. I want her like long, straight white hair. You know what I mean? For like an outfit, which I'm sure they'll give us at some point. Because again, it's a classic look for me. I never really saw the I still don't get how I got hit with that one, but Yeah, I never really saw the mohawk and stuff like that, so I'm just like, you know. Which, again, I like mohawks. I'm not like against it, especially if it's like a punk look and everything. I'm fine with all that. I do find it funny though when I can fly and other people can't. Because again, this is like I said, it's a big pain in the ass when it's going against me, but it's funny when it's against other people. Like if I was Wolverine right now, I'd be somewhat annoyed. Like, get over here so I can launch myself at you. Wasn't the best utilization of it. I am very much aware. Ooh, see, there's a character that gets on my nerves right there. Star-Lord, like, Like, I do not like dealing with Star-Lord. I don't know what it is, but he's just same with Spider-Man. Everyone just whips around with them like they're on, like, meth or something, and they're just super tricky to hit, and it's just such a hassle. See, again, as Wolverine too, if I can get, like, when I lunge at people when I'm close, that I don't really, I'm kind of just like, yeah, hit you. But if I do that shit while I'm like, and I tackle them out of the sky, I'm like, yeah, gotcha, bitch. You know, little things like that. And I find it funny too that I know you can always switch heroes, but I try to stick to one hero that I'm using, especially if the team is fairly balanced in the sense of we already have a tank, we already have a healer, and then we already have like a few duelists, you know? Only time I make the exception is if I am just sucking like the most with the whatever character I'm using, because at that point I'm just like, hell's bells, ladies and gents. I like that I could just see him trying to like get me. I'm just like, no. Although Iron Fist is also annoying because I don't know how, but he can knock flying characters down and just like pin them against the wall and just da da da. It's like really annoying. But people like Wolverine and Iron Fist, if you let them get you, then yeah, it's gonna be a problem. But you can just straight up just take them down beforehand, and then like I said, you don't go with it. But you gotta take them out quick because once they notice you, they would go out of their way to try to like mess with you. And again, I like using Storm. Like I think she's one of my best characters to use for like duelists and everything. I mean, she a little thing, you know what I'm saying? Again, fucking awesome, and I love how her eyes illuminate. And Captain America was, at first when I first used him, I didn't really like him because I was like, oh man, he sucks. Like he can't really do too much. Like he doesn't really have any range besides throwing his shield once. So I was like, the only thing I can do is like hold it up and block stuff. But then like the more I used him, the more I was like, wait, I was way off. I can dive in after I get a few hits in. I'm able to start throwing his shield at people during my melee, which fixes my range problem. I can dash in, I can block stuff, I can literally, and I think from what I can't remember if it's true or not, I haven't tried it yet, but I think he can deflect ultimates too, like beams and stuff that go at him. I don't know if it's gonna work 100% of the time, if at all, but I don't know. But like I said, he's one of my best tanks now, next to Thor. I still want to try to get good with Hulk, but that's gonna take me a while. But again, I just love using him, just diving in, just whooping ass with him. Because again, you know, he's Captain America, super soldier, American, and stuff. But again, he's really cool. Now, I know some people were asking a while ago, well, I say some, again, small minority. They were like, how come we don't have like gender flip versions of the Avengers? Like, they were like, I only have Captain Carter, this and this. I'm like, because we're going off of they're going off of like comic book designs and everything. Like, and while I'm sure there might be some comics of Captain Carter, she's nowhere near as popular as Captain America. Now, could they introduce her later as like a variant? Yes, they can do that with anybody. You can get Jane Foster Store, Spider-Gwen, or Gwenpool, because apparently they're also going to add Deadpool at some point. But again, even then, Gwenpool's powers and abilities are different from Deadpool's, so that's also tricky. And then again, same thing, Captain Marvel. You can get either one of them. And like, again, Black Panther. I said Black Panther. You can do Killmonger. And again, this is just me going off the like top of my head here. And then, because again, like I'm just thinking of like female variations. Black Widow. You can go with her sister, Yelena. Especially if they're trying to promote stuff. But again, I'm thinking most of these things are supposed to be like somewhat comic book accurate. Or somewhat comic book based, like, because again, that's what they're doing really. They're using the lore and everything from the comics and the characters. So having them do like random MCU branding might be a bit weird, or it might feel out of place to an extent. But again, like it's not impossible. Like for Hawkeye, you can get Kate Bishop. There's another one. And even with Spider-Man, if you don't want Spider-Gwen necessarily yet, you could get a variation of it. Well, it's Miles Morales, and his lightning power or whatever can team up with Thor, like how Storm and Captain America do. Because again, it wouldn't make sense for him to team up with Venom, because as far as I know, he's never had the symbiote, and that's wholly Peter Parker. And like, but again, they could technically give it to him, just for like the game and whatnot. And again, like so on and so forth. Like there's, you got options. It's not impossible. And again, they're throwing in some other characters later for DLCs. Fantastic Four, apparently Blade's coming in. You can also use Blade's daughter. I want them to throw in Gambit or Ghost Rider. I think that would be badass. They said they're gonna. Some people were like, "Oh, they gotta bring in Thanos." I want to see Ultron. Like, we need more villains in this game. Because right now it's like 80% heroes, and it's supposed to be heroes or be villains. I want the Juggernaut too. I think that'd be good. Mephisto potentially could be interesting. Doctor Doom, definitely. Obviously, it can be like an Elseworld version where it's like there are two. Because in this, it's like what, there are two Dooms fighting with their worlds, and that's why everyone's fighting each other, sort of. If we're going X-Men, like I said, Gambit, Cyclops would be interesting. Jean Grey, because I think Jean Grey is coming in, and so is Emma Frost, which would be awesome. But I want Jean Grey to turn into the Phoenix. That'd be badass. And again, people were like, well, we should get Rogue in the game. I was like, why? Like, she technically would just do what Loki does with ultimate moves, but as like a thing. Which, she'd be cool, like a little Kirby character. Like, she'll grab someone and briefly take their powers. Now, if she could mix and match them to an extent, like, grab the Hulk. Now I have his, like, special move. And then hit, like, L2 or L1, like, for a different one. Boom. Grab. Now, Iron Man doesn't have any powers, obviously, but if she was like, alright, grab Wolverine. Now I have Hulk's Gamma abilities with Wolverine's claws or whatever. And she gets, like, the healing factor and, like, the Gamma shield or whatever. But it'll be, like, a slightly weaker version. I think that would be interesting, because you could literally mix and match her abilities at that point. Now, Mystique is a bit trickier, because she can literally just turn into anyone. Now, she doesn't really get their powers, though, so I don't really know how that would work. Unless you want to make her like the Team Fortress spy, where she just turns into other people to blend in and sneak past them, and then afterwards just like, you know, attack people from behind. They can make her like they did in X-Men Legends, or X-Men Next Dimension, I think, where they give her a fucking gun, like a big-ass rifle, sniper rifle, and she's like, why do I bother? Boom, 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 right? Because, again, she also has history with Rogue. You could also throw in Nightcrawler if you want to. Because again, his teleporting ability would be sick, especially if he could grab teammates and like teleport them away, or grab enemies and teleport them or something. Like that's an idea you could do. And then again, I want them to throw, because someone said they could throw in like Shield Gorath or whatever his name was, like the squid guy, which I didn't even know he was a thing. I want to see them do like, and again, I know it sounds stupid, but if they want to throw in variations, technically they could throw in Silver Sable or Black Cat. That'd be cool. They can even throw in like the animated versions, like the Kid Avengers from like that one animated movie they did. But again, it really depends what they want to do that, given how the what they're going for comic book wise in terms of like accuracy or whatnot. They could, and again, if we're talking about mirror characters, Taskmaster. Because they're throwing in Deadpool and stuff anyways, you could throw in them. Because again, Taskmaster can copy anyone's like physical abilities by looking at them, but he doesn't like copying Deadpool, or he can't copy Deadpool, and he doesn't like copying Moon Knight. Which again, would be cool. Like, think more over the Capcom style. Aim of Hawkeye, right? Little shit like that. And again, for Hulk, you can have Scar if you want to go Planet Hulk. You could have Red Hulk, I want She-Hulk in the game. Because again, I think she'd be really cool. She'd be faster than the Hulk, probably. Maybe not as, like, tanky, but she could be, like, a duelist or something. And she can, like, or something. Like, give her some unique abilities like that. Because she can also break the fourth wall. And again, I want her to be like she was in Marvel vs. Capcom, where she's just fucking, like, yelling out basic-ass attack names with, like, gusto, like, clothesline, drop kick. Also, I'm just throwing this out there. With Iron Man is super easy to use. Like, let's be real. I can just fly upwards and just rain hell down on people. Now, typically, and again, that's how most Iron Man players are. They fly out of range because there's no reason for them to be on the ground, really. And they can just snipe and take pot shots at people all day. And as long as they're not sitting in one spot, you almost never get hit, really. And again, if you're teamed up with the Hulk and can deal extra gamma damage or whatever, especially, again, I just never use Unibeam because, I don't know, it just doesn't look as entertaining to me. Plus, it's really slow moving while you do that, so I just fire that and missiles usually. But again, Iron Man just busted nuts. It's crazy. But again, it's fun to use them, not so fun to fight against them. Especially if I don't have anyone that has any range.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Maximum pulse! Put a spring in my step. Ready to radiate.
Better stop that vehicle.
Rockets, fire! Scratch my back. I don't think that's the welcoming committee. Ready to radiate. Look out below. All systems smash. Look out. All systems smash.
You stop them in their tracks.
Rockets, fire. Maximum pulse.
Focus on the battle.
Feeling sharp.
Double KO.
Pulse cannons end arguments. Toot sweet.
Stupid fish man called in his
Stay loyal. He must pay.
All systems smash. Look out below.
Only 60 seconds left.
By the eye of Agamotto!
I don't think that's the welcoming committee. That put a spring in my step. All systems smash.
Behold the god of thunder! Not much time for them. Hulk smash the ugly octopuses!
Rockets,
Final
fire.
10 seconds.
Your powers are mine.
Hell unleashed.
All systems smash. Anyone say fireworks?
stepping out of the shadows.
Science solves problems.
What is shark thing with feet? Ha! Hulk likes shark thing!
By Ashtor, there are baby wizards everywhere these days. If I had the patience, I would open...
Hulk grateful!
Looks like the mission area is yours to back now. The mission area is yours.
You're most welcome. Plant the flag. You got it, Doc. Now do you believe I can fight?
The Eye of Agamotto foresaw this.
I'm
Opening a portal.
Hulk protect! The moon hawk! This is bad.
Take it.
You're snatching us now! Stick around!
I'll take all the healing I can get.
Control lost.
Glad I could help.
Get ready. Come on,
Hulk protect!
You got a shield, Tandy.
Their team's capture progress is past the halfway point. Snowball fight. I put you on.
You were expecting the...
Hulking arrows! Gamma shield!
Almost got it.
Pulse charge!
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Not look happy.
Double KO.
Hulk protect!
Control C's. That's 3.
Hulk is hero!
Plant the flag, people. Target is captured.
The area's almost yours.
I unleash the Vishanti's power!
I am ready to put on a show.
If I get hit, it's gonna hurt. We've got a time stream to put back together, Tony.
Isn't it still under warranty?
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Look out, spider nest.
Hulk protect!
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Armed and dangerous!
Spider!
Time to drain.
Anyone say fireworks? Busted up Moon Knight's on.
You're up with 30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You know, I love your mech. I haven't seen that tech before. It doesn't look like S.H.I.E.L.D. or Oscorp or Alchemax or Stain or Hammer. What is that?
Check the logo. Auto. Parker Industries.
Parker? As in, he didn't even finish college.
I thought only college dropouts. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There's gonna be a fight. Stick around. Can't win without hope. Hope grateful.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. I'm trying to help. The mission area is yours.
One priceless Egyptian artifact broken beyond repair.
Hope protect. Gamma shield.
Handy needs help.
Be ready for counterattacks. They're not going to quit.
Strong again. Stark always has to show off. It's like his brand. Hope protect.
You captured more than half of the area. Keep going. The area is almost yours.
Never miss.
I don't think that's the welcoming committee.
Fire mode. I cannot.
In my mind.
See how to destroy it all.
We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
My only regret with this one is that I didn't get Spider-Man's ultimate off.
You attack. Get ready.
But again, like, you know how hard it is to get like MVP with Black Widow and Spider-Man for me? Like, as I have been trying to get MVP with Black Widow for so long, my best one was I got like 20 kills and 7 deaths with like 1 assist. And I was the highest one on my team next to Winter Soldier, I think. And Winter Soldier had the same stats I did, except, well, I got 20 kills, he got 27. And I was playing my ass off. I was shooting headshots constantly. I was trying to take cover at times. I was being a back row sniper when I was able to. When people got too close, kick them, pop them in the head, follow up, kick stun them, something like. I was moving and grooving. I was doing my damnedest, because her ultimate move doesn't do jack. It slows people down, but it doesn't kill them. It's actually, I'm pretty sure it's weaker than her basic sniper shot. Psylocke I want to get good with too, because her stuff is like, she's quick. She's like a little assassin character. So you can just outmaneuver people, move around them, just beat the shit out of them. And if you guys are wondering, I'm playing this one with my friend Jen. And she's playing as, I believe she, where is she at? Hold on, I can't really tell right now. But what I do know, like, she's playing with me. I believe she's either Squirrel Girl or one of the... Yeah, she's Cloak and Dagger. There we go. But again, like, Psylocke is tricky for me because, like, I'm still getting used to her abilities. Because, again, her thing is she's, like, an assassin type. She moves around, takes people out, moves again. Like, she's supposed to be in and out. Same thing with, like, Spider-Man, I feel. But again, I thoroughly enjoy her abilities. And she's cute. I want to try Black Panther at some point too, because I haven't actually seen people use him, and I've never used him myself yet. So I'm curious about his like shtick, because I know he's also a strategist, or not strategist, duelist. Apologies too if you find gaps in like the audio. I'm not trying to talk over the entire thing because I don't really have too much to say here. Like I said, this was just all for fun. Because like I said, I've been playing the hell out of the game too. I just haven't done ranked yet because I don't want to hate life. But again, like at the same time, I'm just like, yeah, no, this is actually interesting. Like this game is awesome. And again, I used to play Overwatch. I did. I never played Overwatch 2, but I used to play Overwatch. Again, like I said, I never bothered with the headsets. I didn't bother with like competitive ranked or whatever. Like I never cared about the community. The community, I didn't. Like, I thought the characters were fun, and that was it. Like I'm at the end of the day, I'm a simple gamer when I want to be. That being said, if this does, because I've heard about what Blizzard did to a lot of stuff. I heard about Overwatch 2 and all the practices with that stuff, and my thing was like, all right, if this actually happened, then that sucks. But at the same time, it's like, again, there's not too many hero shooters or arena shooters like that, like Overwatch, that have been out like this. And again, Marvel Rivals is popping off right now. It's the new kid on the block right now. It's like, it's what's bumping right now, and people are feeling it. And I'm all for it. I want this game to have a whole lot of longevity, because that'd be fucking awesome. New heroes, new villains, new costumes to get. And again, it's a free-to-play game. You can play this with your friends. You can make new friends on here if you want to. I'm trying to platinum it. Why? Because I'm having a blast playing it. There's no reason for me not to platinum it. I've only got like 2 or 3 platinums in my life anyways for certain games. So yeah, I want to finish this and make a platinum out of it. Because again, it's so much fun. And again, that's why I try to pick a character in every category. So I always have an option to pick too. Oh, this person, like, we don't have a Vanguard. I'll pick a Vanguard. I like using Thor and Captain America. Oh, we don't have a duelist. I'm not starved for options. I can pick whoever I want because there's so many people I like using. Oh, we don't have a support character or a healer. Well, I like using Mantis. That being said, I still want to use Luna Snow. If I need to, I can play Jeff the Shark as well. Because again, I like doing team combos too. Because people that request it try to play specifically with that in mind. And I like keeping tabs on that too. And like so on and so forth. Only thing is, I don't like dealing with Loki and his clones. That shit gets on my nerves after a while because I'm just like, I'll be trying to kill him. He's just gonna be like, oh, I'll just heal. Oh, is that, you thought you hit me? Turns out it was a fake. It's like, son of a bitch. And then, ooh, see, now I'm thinking of options. Like again, I don't think they're gonna really go the whole like female variation route. If they do, they would have to throw in a whole fuck ton of new voice lines, which they can do, and maybe some new like victory poses. But again, they could do that, save a slot if they really wanted to. I don't know who they would be trying to appease with it, but at the same time, it's like, it's an option because technically it's a new. It's kind of like what they did with Injustice, where like, if you could play as Raiden, but you could also play as Black Lightning. You could play as the Flash, or you could play as Zoom. You could play as Cheetah, or you could play as Vixen. Like that kind of stuff. That'd be badass. Again, gameplay would be roughly the same to an extent, but you could also just straight up be like, oh yeah, no, you can also just do this, that, and the third. It's like, oh, I bet. See, now I'm interested. I am so curious as to what these could be. See, I got me thinking now. And if you guys ever do want to game with me for whatever reason while I'm streaming or whatnot, because I'm also trying to be more active on Twitch, just comment your thing and I'll add you as a friend. We'll play whenever I'm available.
You owe me one.
I'll take that fancy sword now, Magic. Thanks.
Another machine to make war.
Ready for
Whoever they are, they don't look friendly.
I'm in.
Spider scanner's located in Ankh.
The moon haunts you! Judge, jury, executioner!
So long, turn.
What a disgrace.
Player scanners located in on.
You're mine. Sayonara. Healing magic. Lovely. Lift your wings.
You're welcome.
Now I might survive this.
Armor packs here.
I'm doing this my way! Heavy weapons. Watch out, turret's on! Flush the other
Your
break
weapons
out.
are inelegant.
Someone scratch my back. Bad consequences. Assemble!
I needed that.
Whoever they are, they don't look friendly.
You're mine.
I'll take good care of you.
Step aside. Farewell. This will do nicely.
Turret puncher.
Did that hurt? Good.
Only 60 seconds left.
This will do nicely.
That one hurts.
The enemy has arrived.
A nice deep freeze.
That's better.
Down to 30 seconds. Just keep fighting a little longer.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Be your best self.
Never miss.
10 seconds. Double KO.
One after
That's
another.
3.
What a difference.